These drawings followed a similar kind of style to the rest of my book. You started to see a lot of focus on Matisse after I visited some of his work. So there's the swimming pool piece that I drew in this green pen. Just wanted to focus on some of the shapes. And I think I prefer those shapes to some of his more well-known shapes that are kind of more rounded. Because I did a few studies of them and I think they don't look quite as interesting and refined. Although in maybe the piece I did while I was at the UAL exchange school, which is this collagey piece on 2 pages, with the blue tissue and the grey and the Matisse shapes, that works really well, and it kind of has the city kind of element in it, but also the element of what I've picked up in the city, which tells a really nice story. Other things on this page that's kind of stand out are the page I did on my way to Coney Island with the flowers. I kind of wanted to try something a bit new, but I don't know if I like that as much. It feels a bit basic and it doesn't feel as abstract and cool as some of my other stuff I've done on this trip. So I think maybe I'll lean towards more of the Matisse kind of stuff, or kind of like this picture we got given, the black and white picture, which was just a random photo of someone, and I kind of wrote a bit about what I thought about her, and I wrote what was written on the back of the photo, and I kind of thought it doesn't quite look right, it looks a bit plain, there's not much going on, so I kind of drew this big drawing in the style of some of the other stuff I'd seen so far on the trip, and it kind of brought it together, and it was kind of like her, and then maybe what her vibe was like, how I kind of saw her personality to be and drew it. Other things, like I did some collagey things, quite a lot of collagey things in these pages where I've stuck in receipts, paper, stickers, lollipop sticks, cut out things in shapes, and I think they work well, but actually sometimes they look a bit cheap and would maybe work better if they'd been worked over like I had with some of the other pages, otherwise they just look a bit random. But also they do tell a nice story of the trip, which is a nice element.